When your old career gives you lemons, throw in some ice, mix in some vodka, and call it a podcast. From the Mac of All Trades studio in Fairport, and driven by Victor Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, it's Billified, the Bill Moran Podcast.
Well, hello and welcome. Thanks for getting your pot on. Thank you for telling a friend. That's how we spread the word about the pirate ship. Look who's here.
Woo! What's going on, baby?
He is so jacked up. It's funny because
Do I look any older?
yeah, actually you do.
Stop.
No, just a little more tired maybe. I don't know.
Well,
What's
I
the
was
matter, bud?
Nothing. I was tired yesterday. We'll get to that.
What's the yeah, Doug had a big birthday, 56.
56.
Right? Damn.
Mm. It was an all-day adventure.
Was it?
Yeah.
Good. I think that's a great way to do it.
So go ahead.
No, go ahead. You
So-
tell me.
So
because
Sunday, I went over to my dad's house, played cards with him and my stepmother Kathy, and sausage dinner, potato salad, great. Went back to my house, filled up a minivan with. I ran the BTB golf tournament prizes, just prizes Monday. Monday, I'm up at 6. Now it's my birthday. Usually don't wake up that early, but I had stuff to do. So
Were you excited for your birthday? You're like a little kid.
more so that the golf tournament goes well and all the
Yeah.
prizes, everybody's happy. So we get out of there, we set up, we made decent amount on the prizes, which goes towards my grand total.
Right.
And then once everybody went out on the course at 10 o'clock, the first beer was cracked.
Yeah.
10:30, 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
And that didn't stop.
Did you have 56?
I was trying to figure it out because I brought a 6-pack.
Oh, buddy.
That was gone.
Yeah.
Then, of course, the cart girl stopped by a couple times.
Mm-hmm.
3, 4 more.
Wow.
And then to BTB, more beers. Then the shots started flowing. Probably had 3 or 4 Fireball, 3 or 4 white tea.
Mm.
Then we go to Noonan's, more beer, more shots.
Wow.
And then my buddies were there. And my friend Jeffrey has this.
What is that? Oh, he's got a Corvette.
Corvette.
Is that a new Corvette? What year?
3 years ago.
Okay.
Yeah.
So they should have in there, depending on what package you got, you can record your driving performance,
Yes.
right?
You
So you
can.
can
That-
see what's happening.
And
And,
also, if you're getting to a house that it remembers,
Yeah.
it will raise or lower
depending on those,
so you don't hit a bump and you
Yeah.
don't scratch the car. Yeah.
Right. So I took one of those for a test drive and when I was in radio, and they sent me out with an intern, a young girl, and they're like, "Hey, we want you to film them." And so I go out, and the guy it's at this dealership that I was driving a truck with them, and he said, "Yeah, take it out, go around, do some stuff." So it's like they had racing slicks on this thing.
That's exactly it. He puts
Right.
down, he goes, "You're going to get the whole
Yeah.
adventure with this. So
Right.
we're going to give you the whole thing." So he lays the top down.
Uh-huh.
Our other buddy, Brad, is in a Silverado.
Yeah.
He pulls out before us. Now, if you just step on the gas, it seems like you're going 200 miles an hour.
Yeah.
And Brad won't let us pass. He's in
Right.
the middle lane. Not in the middle lane. There's 3 lanes. He's in the middle of the 2 lanes.
Lanes. Try.
The wind's hitting me. I'm laughing so hard. It's tough to catch my breath. And it sounds like we're every 100 feet, he's
Right.
flooring.
Yeah. Right.
And we're laughing our asses off.
Right.
And then we ended up at Olies.
Because those cars handle so well,
Yeah.
right? If you know how to, I would say I'm going to say if you know how to drive, it sounds really shitty. I hate when people say that.
Right.
But, if it's like the slow in, fast out, hug that turn, look for the
Right.
shortest radius if you're racing and stuff. So I go out with this and I hit a side road with this girl and I come around and she's sitting in the seat and I punch it. And I know what's going to happen. The back end will kick out on you because it's rear wheel. And so it kicks out a little bit. And I she lets out a fucking scream. I went, oh my!
I did not scream.
It scared the shit out of me because I'm like, oh my god, what's I? Because side road, country roads, I'll call it a country road, and I grew up in a country area. You'll get some deep culvert ditches on the side of the road.
Yeah.
I mean, they're like a good 3-4 feet down. I saw that as I came around the turn, so I knew where I was, so I hit more of the center. And what will happen on any road, they're all sloped. So like probably the best in winter driving and stuff would be drive as close to the center as you can, because it's all built for drainage. And it'll pool on the side so you get ice. So I just went up anyway. It was a nice summer day, and man, that bag getting kicked. And I thought the girl, like, she asked me to stop, and she had to catch her breath, and I was really afraid, like, she's gonna go back and complain to the station. That
How long ago was this?
Let's see. I was out in 2020, probably summer of 2023.
2023.
Yeah, so 3 years ago. Yeah, and those cars are great.
Yeah.
What a fun birthday, man.
Well, there's more.
Oh no!
So the BTB tournament all went well, and we go back to BTB. So yesterday, leaving Olies, I Ubered and I punched in the wrong address.
Where did it take you to?
Windjammers. He's like, "Oh, we're going to Windjammers." I'm like, "No, we're not." I'm like, "What the fuck?" I go, "Here's $20. Just take me home. It's another 10 minutes." So he did that. I think I woke up at 8 a.m., 9 a.m. I did not put my feet on the ground till 11 a.m.
Wow.
Like, I'm not going to deal with the world. I knew I was going to be taking yesterday off. 12, 1, 2, 3, 4 o'clock, 4 o'clock. I'm like,
am I alive?
You're going to love this part.
Uh-oh.
Like,
am I?
I sold my voice yesterday.
I sold my voice?
Yeah. So we're at BTB drinking, and there was this really fun group of golfers, a foursome, and they had FUCK on their shirts.
Yeah.
It was blue, light blue, dark blue, white letters. It didn't just say,
yeah,
you
just,
it was a mirage or something, but it was really cool. And we got to talking, and it came up that I'm a DJ, and where I DJ, I'm like, I was a Classic Cat Tavern. And I introduced both their wives, Katie and Jess. And then he hands me his phone. He goes, "How much to record something from my wife's phone message?" I'm like, $100.
Shut the front door.
He goes, "What's your Venmo?"
Did he send it to you?
Yes, he did. Because I was so drunk. I didn't remember who it was or how to get in touch with them. So I went back through Venmo. I friended both of them. They both accepted
this
my
is amazing.
And then I'm thinking of you the whole time because you've been saying this for years.
Yes.
You got to just I wrote him today, "Hey, I'm going to be doing the podcast. I'm going to bring this up." So really cool people, Katie and of course I can't remember his name, but I didn't introduce him.
That's incredible.
Right.
Good for you, dude.
So
look at that. What a birthday.
Right.
Yeah. Every day, living it like it's a scratch-off ticket, aren't you, pal? Wake up.
Yeah.
You never know what's going to happen.
You never know what's going to happen.
No
I won a
plan,
Jenny
no-
Light cooler, had the steak dinner, a lot of laughs. Such a good birthday.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I'm really happy to hear that.
Yeah.
That's very good. It's funny because I was just sitting yesterday, and I don't know why I get into these weird headspaces, and I started thinking about, life. And it might have been that I was reading about end of life experiences and things like that. And I'm taking a human development course. So, the ages of life and like that 65 plus is in some theories is your life is changing. You start having to take care of your body. You start thinking about the end. You start thinking about
Not till 65. Oh.
Well, that
Your body changes.
I think it may be even later. Some of
You
them
don't
are
get-
75.
You don't get more hair some places than you did it. Only in your ears.
Yeah.
Not like when you're younger.
Right. That's true. So, but then I started to think, I go, what a fucking ride this has been. Like,
Yeah.
if my life, and I certainly don't want it to, but if it were to end now,
Right now, I'd be taking over the show.
yeah, that's great. You wouldn't call 911 or anything. Thanks a lot.
Well, we'd
You're
have
fucking-
special guests come in. We'll be right back before our special commercial break.
But I'm like, what a fucking ride it's been. And I go, all the things that we hate or loathe, or those, what a ride of highs and lows and learning and loving and losing and all of it, the pain, when you come here, I don't think we ever look at our life when we're in it as it's a life experience. and there's going to be highs and lows and shitty times and great times and amazing things and unexpected things and all this stuff. And at the end, I really don't think, because I was reading this thing from like a hospice doctor who's like, in those final minutes, in those final things, he's like, when people go, there isn't one person that I've experienced in 13 years as a hospice doctor that has said anything other than, man, that was great. And I'm like, wow, because how many times do you hear somebody going, fuck this, my life is, she's a pain in my, right? We're yelling about this. We got the boss. We got everybody's up my ass. I can't get 5 minutes. My father used to go, all I want to do is have some time alone. All I want to do is live in peace and then die, is what he would scream at us. He would scream at us. Or all I want at the end of my day is time with no kids, because he was a teacher, right? And so everybody would be scampering off the bed. And of course, I'd be hiding somewhere and laughing and doing whatever. But I'm like, yeah, but what a fucking ride, man. What a ride. And I mean,
I was thinking about that Monday, especially yesterday. I didn't do anything. I was just from the kitchen to the recliner. Really, I went out and got some Pepsi. But I think, and I've made this decision for the past year and a half, I don't know. But when I buy something for my house, I'm like, do I really want somebody to have to throw this away when I'm gone? Like, I don't want to put the burden on somebody, you know. You get a grandfather clock. You get a big cabinet.
Going anywhere?
No, right now. My dad's 81. I got at least another 30 years. That's how I'm judging it.
Yeah.
He'll be 82.
Keep getting gap, and then we change.
Hey, maybe.
I had to do it. Well, yeah, it's you know? but the thing is, like, I think a lot of times we don't appreciate all of it. And
no, I appreciate it.
No, I'm not saying you don't. Right. I just mean when I say,
you just said we.
Our language is lacking, I think, because when you look at other languages, there are
only when I have to dial 8 for Spanish,
right? But in Spanish, like usted means you individual, ustedes means you collective, right? So we don't have a you collective would be we.
I got a ukulele,
but when we could say we, you and I,
that's French,
or we as everything else. So I go, our language kind of sucks when it comes to that in terms of pronoun stuff. But I mean it as a collective.
Doesn't everybody have a pronoun these days?
Yeah, no.
He, she, me, he.
Yeah,
you,
no,
us, guy, gal, female.
You know what I'm saying?
I know
like
what
the collective saying. We as anybody. And I think most people look at life as like, oh, the fucking drag, or life is hard. Life sucks and then you die. Life's a bitch and then you marry one.
Life is what you make of it.
Yeah. 100%. You know? And you know what? Even those shitty times make the better times so much better.
I'll give you a perfect example. Every now and then I go on Indeed.com for jobs to get a regular job, 9 to 5, 50 hours a week. But if I'm doing that, you know, those 95 prizes aren't going to be a bad ability. The 78 I already have for my golf tournament isn't going to happen. The 23 prizes going up my staircase upstairs for bowling isn't going to happen. You're not going to have enough time. So I'm fine just making it. I mean, I'm happy, and that's what it, you know. I mean, would I like to go on a cruise? Would I like to travel? Yes. Do I want to do it by myself? No. This November, I'm going to try to force myself to just go by myself on a cruise. Just to
really,
just to do.
Why don't you look for a singles cruise or something?
Yeah, people have told me that, and
no, be careful.
Hold on, people being in travel agents. I'm like, is it really that good? Like, And once you get that first, I'm like, okay, you've already explained it. That's all I had to know.
Right. They said,
it's going to be a sausage fest. It's going to be 9-1 guys to girls.
So,
you know, it's not going to be equal, even though they try to balance it that way.
My dad,
but maybe, you know, I'm going
to
take that. I also want to go to LA in December, see the 49ers play.
Well, there you go.
Yeah. Go see some friends. Do something. I mean, I'm happy, you know, I don't feel I do a lot where I could do some more, but you know, I'm happy just watching TV and going to Delago and concert here and there.
There you go.
Being on here, you know,
simple guy. Right. That's living.
But people that complain, I don't get to do that. I don't get to do that. Well, then fucking do it. What are you complaining about?
Right. Exactly.
Can't stand that.
The my old man, when he was it might have been his late 60s, early 70s, he and my mom weren't together anymore, and he started traveling a bit more. And he had gone. My sister was teaching English in China as part of her doctoral program.
Mm-hmm.
then she got him a job there.
In China?
Yeah, teaching English. So he went over to I think he might have been in Shanghai. I don't remember where he was. But then after that, he's like, I'm going to start traveling more. So he goes to Ireland, and I don't think he went as part of a group package. I think he just went, but he was looking for things to do, and there was an out and about hike with this group called Out and About. So he signs up. And he goes and he gets there and he realizes it's all these gay people.
Oh, good.
And he's like, I don't know. I've never got the conclusion other than, Willie, I didn't know. I was it's like, you can't.
I'm not going to take you in the
woods and
gang rape you for crying out loud.
I'm so happy you said that because I always joked, like, I remember being at a wedding and there were a lot of gay individuals there. And I look at a relative of mine and my relative's entire nuclear family, wife, kids, all on the dance floor. I go, I'm going to stay right here with my ass against the wall. I go, why do you think that you think you're that fucking attractive? Your wife doesn't even want to fuck you anymore. What are you talking about? Come on. that was the thing that I thought was pretty funny. We announced this the other day, and I'm excited about it. On Friday, August 7th.
Music.
Yeah, we're going to do our big music game, and we're going to take it to the VFW at 300 Macedon Road. Now, here's the deal. People are going to win what's really like over a $400 prize. You will win GA Plus tickets to the Hoochie Festival, which will be the following weekend, the 14th through the 16th.
Hoochie?
Yeah.
It's a great name.
It is a great name. Tommy Burnett came up with that.
Sounds like a grandma porn star.
Hoochie
on Pornhub. Oh yeah, I gotta watch her.
So GA gets you like into this Lagerland, and you get to beers and stuff. But the GA Plus tickets, you get to the World of Whiskey, so you get complimentary tastings with that. Side view of the lounge with a private bar, new stage view lounge with a private bar. Excuse me. Side stage views, better restrooms, covered pavilion. Food, local vendors, beer setting, tastings, all that stuff. So I'm excited about this, but anybody who wins a round, and we're only going to do 3 rounds of Theme That Tune, will get
how many songs per round?
8. So, yeah. So you have to get the title of the song, the artist, the title,
and the year.
And the year gives you 10 points, and you get 5 for the other 2. So show up by 7 o'clock. We'll sign you in. We'll get everybody. We'll do the game. But the winners get access to every day of Hoochie. These aren't just like one day. You can go Friday, Saturday, Sunday. You can do whatever you want once you have them. And it's My Morning Jacket, Modest Mouse, Guster, Joywave, which is a Rochester-based band, Lit, Toadies, Cracker, Tommy Burnett Band, and a whole bunch more. And it's just going to be a great, fun weekend right here. I mean, I can't even believe it, in Fairport, basically, but it's a whole outdoor amphitheater that they have, and it's
in Macedon, which is right down the road.
No, it's in Fairport. Macedon Road is the name of the road that the VFW is on, but the park itself is over on Turk Hill. But so the Fairport VFW. So that'll be Friday, August 7th.
Oh, never mind.
THAT.
August 7th.
Yeah, August 7th. So we'll be there. A couple of laughs, some questionable stuff going on, I'm sure, but the whole thing is just the game. So show up.
7 o'clock, right?
Well, that's when we're going to start the game. Yeah, that's when I'd like to start.
So get there like at 5:30 for happy hour.
Well,
Bill will be signing 8x10.
They have. I'll be setting up. I'm sure I got something going on Friday that I haven't looked at my calendar yet. But the bar is great. VFW is good. We're doing this one. Just show up, and you can walk away with a pair of GA Plus tickets to every day of Hoochie, which will be the 14th through the 16th. We'll take a moment. I got something that's been just kind of bothering me a little bit.
Oh, boy.
No, it's nothing bad. It's interesting, and it's more about the time we live in, right? I saw something the other day, and I go, okay, I get it. I mean, it's compelling. Like, when I tell you about it, we could probably think of scenarios where we saw this happen. But it's like everybody is now on camera. and that's the part that I think just.
It's been a while. Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, it's like it's
on your phone, on your camera recorded.
I think it's a next level thing now. I think it's gotten even worse. We'll get into it right after this. This episode brought to you by our friends at Connors and Ferris. And by the way, Bill's Training Camp, they sponsor that, and they're back in town. I saw Josh Allen running out in the rain. We had a little rain in this area. But if you are looking for a workers' comp attorney, these are the guys you're going to want on your side. You can't go guessing at this. Talking to Uncle Ron, who hurt his back 20 years ago, I got a great workers' comp. No, he knows nothing. Don't look on the internet. Just call Connors and Ferris. That's what they do, and they do it better than anybody. So give them a call, look them up online, make an appointment, and get your stuff handled by professionals who are going to work with you. They take each case very, very seriously, and they're going to walk you through the process. And then when you're done, you could probably say to Uncle Ron, wait, you only got what? Yeah, that's what you do. Connors and Ferris.
It's Frankenstein?
Yeah.
Phantom of the Opera?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Hey.
Hey.
Look at you, cultured man over there.
Know,
My
right?
God.
Absolutely.
Who knew?
Who knew? Still surprised you. Bottom opera winner, jackpot.
Oh, that is so funny. I told you there was something that was kind of bothering me, and I feel like we've gone in our society from don't do anything you wouldn't want people to know to don't do anything you wouldn't want the internet to own forever.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I don't know, like, it was simple. If you're doing something that you wouldn't want people to find out about, don't do it. Was always kind of the lesson that I had heard. I mean, I feel like, coaches and teachers.
Right.
And that's assuming at the time discovery was limited, right?
Well, yeah.
If you were doing shit, who knew?
Who knew?
I mean.
You could always deny it.
Well, I'll tell you what. And this is where, for many years, and I still think it happens with young people, is they tell on themselves. And I used to say that a lot about the internet with social media. People even would post on vacation pictures. You're telling on yourself that you're not home, right? Okay. You're telling on yourself when you're out doing something that you think is hilariously funny at 15. You're telling on yourself. So I remember when I was in community college, and it kind of sucked. So my buddies and I went back to our town that we went to high school in, and the big thing was there was a weekly paper, and the weekly paper would come out, and the big thing for was the new dugouts along. They were above ground sheds. There was nothing dug out about them along a ball field, right? So I got this bright idea.
Of course you did.
We're just hanging out. I don't even think we could get beer that night. I don't know. We were all striking out everywhere. So I said, here's what we're going to do. We're going to go get some spray paint, and we're going to graffiti the new dugouts. Okay. So it's over around.
How do you think that's a good, fun idea to destroy property?
All right. Now, I agree with you, except for the fact that you can't cover it up. It's not like we were burning it down or breaking it. I don't like destruction. I'm with you. I hear what you're saying. But it was funny because I said, I guarantee this will be the cover with letters and complaints for at least the next 3 episodes of the newspaper that comes out weekly. So all we did was write play ball on it and something else. There was no dick drawing. There was nothing bad. And I just remember because one of my buddies, Dave, didn't want to do it. So he agreed to drive my car, but I had a hole in the muffler at the time. And he went around the lake, and you could hear him going. It was like a small plane. So we ran up, we sprayed play ball, something else. I don't think there was anything foul. I maybe foul ball. Like, it was just baseball terminology. It was just dumb. Yeah. And sure as shit, dude, the fucking town exploded. Letters, complaints, un-American, all this stuff. And it was so funny to me. It was just so funny. Yeah, to see people's reaction. Then there were kids in the alternative learning center that we still knew some kids. And I think we would have been freshmen in college. So we knew some of these kids. And they're like, yeah, man, they made us go out and we had to paint over all this shit. If I find out who did it, and we're just, I can't imagine who did it.
Did it ever break? Did you, any of your
No,
caught? Nothing?
No, nothing. Not a word. Not a word.
Till this day.
Yeah. Yeah. I've told this story before.
Yeah.
So I don't know if anybody's gone back, but who would even remember? It was like,
probably the people that built it.
well, it was like 40 years ago. They're probably dead.
Probably, yes.
Matter of fact, I know one of the guys who had to paint over it is dead.
Oh.
Yeah. So, I mean, that's the way. But Discovery is now like automated. Everybody's walking around with a 4K camera in their phone.
Right. Just ready to bring it out and videotape what's
You've
going
got
on.
it. And your mistake isn't found out by your neighbors. It's found out by an algorithm now. Now, look, I'm not saying that any of these people, I don't know. I know that I'm going to have a different feeling about it than majority of people on these two things that are happening today in the news, but I want to look at it at a broader perspective. There was a 45-year-old man, I believe a partner in a very big Manhattan law firm, married guy. He's in Central Park, and he's making out with a 29-year-old colleague. Now, it wasn't as though
a colleague, a female or a male?
Female. So, and it wasn't as though it was somebody following them or anything. It's this kid, Jay somebody, and I say kid, he's probably in his early 20s, walking around with his camera, and he starts yelling, hey, and they're making out. I mean, this guy's got a full on, they're on a bench right out in Central Park. People are walking by, and he takes out his camera and goes, hey, get a room. There are kids around here. Like, get a room. And there's always a piece of me that goes, no matter what age you are, when you're macking on somebody that bad, it's like, get a fucking room. You know what I mean? Like at a certain point, like seriously. I remember one of my kids.
I remember somebody telling me a story last year, year and a half, where he was macking on somebody, almost embarrassing.
That's probably very true, but I think that to tell me to get a room would have been okay. I mean, you know what I mean,
right?
And so that's all it is. Well, you got to see, and I wanted to try to embed the video here, but you've got to see. Maybe I can play at least the audio of this because
I've heard get a room before.
It's not get a room.
No,
that's not what it is.
Oh,
it's this guy is busted. And the look on his face, and that's the part that I wish people could see.
Oh.
Because he turns around and he tries to he stands up and he reaches for the camera. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And when he does, the kid goes, you put your hands on me, and then I'm going to put my hands on you. Don't touch me. And so the guy's like, yep. And it's fucking, as soon as he's yelling at them, and this guy,
don't touch me. Don't touch me. That's
no, he doesn't
think for a while.
He just says it once.
But he can videotape you, and that's okay. But don't touch me, because then you're crossing the line.
Well, so here it is.
Get a room.
And he's like, whoa.
Dude,
He's putting his hand, get a room. And then the chick's like, oh, gosh.
Right.
So now he stands.
There's kids around. No, sorry, there's kids around. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. If you touch me, I have to touch you. Come on, get a room. Y'all was making out and there's kids. No.
And then you see, there are kids. And now the other one, put your phone down. And she's reaching for it. And then he's sitting there, and you can just see, they show a shot of him. He's sitting there, man spread, and it's like his whole world crashed. Now, here's the thing that I go, I'm sure there are people who are saying this guy is getting what he deserves, the lawyer, right? Or even the woman, maybe, right?
Maybe.
But there's a part of, I get, you see something unusual, you film it, you're not expecting the reaction that you got.
And what was this kid doing? He was just uploading it to YouTube or on Facebook?
He put it on TikTok.
TikTok, okay.
And it fucking exploded.
Really?
Oh, it's a huge article in the New York Post. It exploded.
That's where journalism has come now, just random videos of catching people on stuff.
And look, it's not because, and at the same time, I don't want to necessarily defend the kid, but the kid isn't evil. It's just what he does. He's instinctual. He has a huge following, and he does these New York City videos, right? And so now you see two
strangers,
grown adults,
which is none of his business.
well dressed, making out in public.
And he's making money off of this, off of just going out randomly.
Potentially, if people want to see it. That's the thing. If people want to see it. So as I watched it, I'm like, ooh,
that guy should get his ass kicked.
It's compelling. You think so?
Little fucking punk, yeah. Keep your fucking camera off me. You don't know me.
Well, I mean, look, public place versus public property, right? Legally, you're in public. So there's not a lot. I mean, if you're doing it in public,
he doesn't know anything that's going on. They could have just got engaged in the heat of passion. He knows nothing.
This is true. Right. So, but morally, I mean, does that automatically mean you become content?
You know, there's kids around. There's a reason they're kids, because mommy and daddy were passionately kissing too.
Yes.
So,
well, but that was my thing. Is I go, okay, I get
he's
it.
not trying to help anybody. He's trying to help himself, and he's looking for a rise off of this.
Everybody is. Yeah. I
wouldn't say everybody is. I wouldn't film somebody go, oh, look, hey, get a room. I'm going to put this on the Moran show.
No, I wouldn't either. But we didn't grow up in a time where this was what our buddies were doing. You know what I mean? Like, I can only imagine if cameras were around.
Well, they want me to start recording all my trips on Lyft and Uber. And I'm like, no. Yeah. You're not getting in my car. I mean, I don't know. Are you just recording when I pick somebody up, or if I'm talking to myself, singing on the phone with somebody else?
Right.
I'm like, no.
Yeah. I mean,
I'm not getting caught in anything.
Okay. That's a fair thing, because you start to like let your guard down, but you're always being recorded.
Yes.
Yeah.
And sometimes it tells you the rider is recording this ride for safety.
Yeah.
So
that's fine.
Yeah, absolutely.
But to your point, should sitting on a park bench so millions of people can watch the worst day of your marriage be content? You know what I mean? And that's the part that I
Isn't
get
there
it.
a law against being a voyeur too, or just watching? Is that not
Well,
peeping
but you're
Tom?
But you're
because
not.
he can say, "Oh, I'm being a journalist. I'm taping this."
No, he's in. You're in public space.
Central Park. I get it.
You're in a central. That's the thing. That's what I'm saying. You're in public, but morally, does it mean you become content? I don't know if that's exactly. I don't know how we equate that. You understand what I'm saying?
Mm.
Just because I'm out in public doesn't mean that I look.
Well, search engine. You type in Google public sex, you're gonna get some videos.
Oh, there was a woman who had sex in Batavia years ago. I fucking loved talking to her. Her last name was Corona. She was the greatest. She was a fucking hot mess. But yes, I mean, you're right. And there were little kids playing around. These kids look like they were probably between 10 and 15.
Right.
But they're standing there watching this.
Yeah.
And it would be like if I saw two teenagers making out, you go, okay. It's when I see a guy that I go, you're well dressed in a suit that I know, just looking at it, probably cost $1,500. And you're making out on a park bench. And by the way, the fucking, just if you look at the video, just look at the fucking socks.
You're happy this guy got caught.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
I am not. But I'm just going, that is odd. I wouldn't expect to see a guy in a $1,500 suit with these fancy socks and well dressed to be like fucking all over somebody. I wouldn't. To your point, I don't know what's happening. Right. So that's where I go, are we losing compassion? There was a time when,
without a doubt,
when people could make a mistake and only a handful of people knew about it. Now your lowest moment becomes everybody's lunch break. And I go, is that justice? Or in some way, is it disguised as entertainment, disguised as morality? Mm-hmm. And I don't know. And forget about celebrities, but normal people are becoming unwilling reality TV stars. That's the part that's
he
fucked
looks
up.
Like he's the mayor in Jaws.
Yes. Did you see it? You found it?
Yes,
you found it. That's the dude.
I know.
But look at the suit.
I know. It's light blue.
Yeah.
I was just watching Jaws the other day. That looks like the coat.
But then look at when
she's smiling.
Look at the socks.
Ooh.
Yeah, I know. I thought the same thing.
I would definitely fucking. I wouldn't want to be in public with her.
Oh,
gosh, damn! Somebody might see that. Well, maybe just you make out a little bit like, and then hey, let's go get a room. Let's go back to my place. I mean, you make it out for half an hour.
Well, but they're on like a lunch break out of their office. They're taking a walk in Central Park. You think you're safe? It's like, dude, keep it in your fucking pants. If you're having an affair, I mean, I think after that he's been put on leave from his law firm.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Oh, there you are getting it on.
But I mean, look, that's the thing is like, think about this. Normal people, is it?
I mean, he's walking right up to him with his camera.
Well,
like
did you see how the guy's like, I'm just saying, go back to the beginning. This dude's practically mounting her on the bench. And I'm only saying that when he turns around and you see it's a 40, I get the punk ass move. But I don't like it.
I mean,
I
New York
don't
City.
I know. I don't like it.
You expect the unexpected. It's a wild town. I mean,
but anywhere now, airports, restaurants.
I would have kicked
gyms.
this guy's ass. I mean, he's just standing there videotaping. Don't touch me. Don't touch me.
Right. Well, he's just saying you can't touch me. Look, the problem is it is in public. Look, Alec Baldwin, public.
Yeah.
Right. They're following him on the street, and he turns around and threatens to fucking kick the guy's ass.
I did see that.
And it goes everywhere, and everybody's like, "What a hothead! What a dickhead! What a fucking asshole!" And
see, I don't agree with that.
And my thing is,
I don't like his political views or he puts down the president, but the other guy is being the instigator.
Well, this is what I'm saying, and I go, I get it. I totally get that. You know, especially if you've got your kids and your family, and they're not public property. And we could say that he may be right. I need an audience to make the money I make, Alec Baldwin, but my kids.
Well, that's not the audience he needs.
No,
the other guy's making the money on the audience.
But everything now.
Is that the one where he comes up to him and starts talking to him like Trump?
Oh no!
Oh
no! There's a bunch.
Yeah.
Oh, Alec is
he is a hothead. I don't care for him.
But there was like something happened where he was parking and some guy, I don't know if he was on a bicycle and the guy caught. I don't know something. They're chasing him with paparazzi shit. It's always, and I go, you know, you're a passionate guy. You're a smart guy. You got a lot going on.
The paparazzi is good at all. I mean, you got to have a little privacy or just even a walk to get out.
Well, anybody's TMZ
coffee.
Today.
You're absolutely right.
Anybody's TMZ. A bar in Fairport ended up on TMZ a couple years, about a year ago. You know, how about this? I've been watching. This is another one. What?
I got a great one for you.
Tell me it's Tony Romo.
It is not Tony Romo.
Okay, I'll tell you the Tony Romo while you look that up.
Did I save this?
Tony Romo got a DWI, and everybody gets to see the body cam footage of the officer. And the headline originally said he was uncooperative. So when you watch it, and I'm waiting to see people go, "Oh, he's a dick." He said, "I'm leaving a golf tournament and I'm going to meet grandma and grandpa." I would, maybe his grandparents are still alive. He happened to be in Wisconsin. He's going to play. They make him get out of the car, and he says, "I want to call my lawyer." And they're like, "Get out of the car, get out of the car." So they give him a field sobriety test, but they take him. She gets him out, and she says, "I want to bring you to even ground for you to do it." So they handcuff him and put him in the back of a police car and take him down to like a garage. Okay. It almost feels like mafia, but this is what happens. And then they tell him to get out, and they want him to do stuff. And he says, "Have you ever been in the back of a cop car?" Yeah. For real?
Yes.
Okay. Right. It's the plastic hard seat.
Right.
Handcuffed. You're trying to sit there.
You're trying to get out of the handcuffs because you see it on Houdini and TV. So,
but I mean,
that ain't working.
Right. So all these things. So, and he gets out and he starts stretching because he's like, "Hey, listen, guys, I've had 2 major back surgeries. Sitting in that thing, my back is just, can I just,"
right.
So he's stretching. And
I've never heard of that. We're going to handcuff you, put you in the car, and drive you to even ground.
That's what she said. That's what they did. I mean, this videotape is like, now it's coming out everywhere. And I go, I feel bad for him. He didn't do anything like other than, okay,
give him the test there. You don't want to do the test? Let's do some blood work. I mean, if he's driving that.
Yeah, but he wasn't. I think he crossed a white line. And
that's all it takes.
And so, right. And so he was cooperative, gave the license, gave a phone number where he could be reached, gave everything they were asking. And I go, we almost confuse access with entitlement in a way. Like, we should be able to see this because something can be released doesn't mean everyone benefits from consuming it. The thing that I hate is the 911 calls for celebrities. When a celebrity goes down and they call, and it's usually an assistant or it may be family, but they're not saying the name. They're not saying, they don't want to tell you the age. They want to, right? You keep it as quiet as possible because they don't want the information out because they know this shit that if the person's famous enough, that 911 call is getting out.
Right.
And you don't.
Same as Reese Witherspoon when she got pulled over.
Yeah.
You know who I am. You're going to be fired tomorrow. Blah, 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 blah. Have you ever seen that?
I think I did. Yeah. And it's like everybody has a bad day. Like we don't even know. Go back to the lawyer. Who knows if he has an open marriage, if he's separated from his wife. We have no fucking idea. But now we're going to ruin.
It's turned into. Right.
That's the part that I hate. And you go, where does it end? Now you got AI glasses.
You have those.
No, I used them at the tournament. They're not mine.
Oh, well.
They were somebody else's.
You
but
had them for a little while.
I did have them for a little while. But now if you go into court, there are signs saying by July 31st, you can do meta glasses not allowed. Because you don't know what someone's recording.
Right.
Right. Yeah. And so a lot of this stuff is like, what if there's a sealed case? You know what I'm saying? Where do they?
I was randomly going on Facebook the other day, and I can't say who it is, but this woman was accusing this woman of sleeping with her husband.
Okay.
Just caught my husband in an affair, blah, 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 blah. This person did it. She's a this, she's a that. I want everybody to know what a piece of shit my husband is. The woman that she accused is an ex-stripper I used to introduce.
Shut up.
Yeah.
This is local?
Yeah. I thought I took a screenshot, and I think I deleted it, but
see, even that, like I go, I don't want to see, and I know that when someone's hurting, when I don't know,
you got busted.
Right. I mean, you go back to the lawyer video. Watch him at the end. He's got the man spread on the bench, and his head is just down, like he just looks like the blood has been drained out of his body.
Yeah, you're fucked.
You're fucked. And how about? But you're this person who did that, right? Probably one of the most hurtful things to do is have somebody you feel like is committed to you and find out they're not.
Yes.
That is
I can't find
world changing. And so now you're hurting so badly, you want to hurt that person just as bad. So you try to do the worst thing you can. And I'm like, I don't want to see it.
I don't want to be part of it.
And the bad part is
you're never going to make that person feel as bad as you feel.
No, you're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. And the thing is, privacy anymore, I feel like it's not a right. It's a luxury to get that.
My buddy said that years ago. He said that 35 years ago. He goes, you know what we're going to be paying for the most in the future? I go, what? He goes, privacy.
Yeah.
He just saw it coming.
Yeah.
And this was before cell phones. I mean,
absolutely right.
Your desktop, laptops were,
it's a scary thought,
but they were just advancing so much.
It's a scary thought. You know what I mean? I mean, we used to worry about getting caught. Now we worry about going viral.
Right. Then everybody's going to see. But at the same point, it's done in a couple of days because the next thing is taking the heat off.
It is, but I mean, like this.
I mean, that's not going away for that guy.
No.
His life has changed.
No. And it's in the paper. And I remember last summer, it was the guy at the Coldplay show.
Yes.
Right.
Making out on the
well, he just had his hands draped over the woman in front of him.
Right.
And had he done nothing, everybody might have moved past it. It may have become a little bit of a stir in his own world, but it wouldn't have become what it was.
Right.
Their reaction to it, and then Chris Martin going, "What's going on there?"
Yeah.
Right.
Thanks,
I mean, it was like the woman threw his hands off like she was on fire. And
well, I gotta say, with all this filming and recording and just the, like you say, lack of courtesy, filming, I think it's gonna hurt businesses as we go further. Do you want to go out? That traffic. I just got home and almost 2 accidents. Let's order a pizza.
Yeah.
Going out. Sometimes I don't want to go out.
Well,
driving all day with Uber, and I tell my driver or riders, I'm like, oh, look at this idiot. Like, what are you talking about? I can see him in the rearview mirror I'm going 55, 60. They're going 80. Weaving in and out.
Yeah.
That's just dangerous for everybody.
It is.
It's terrible.
I hate that.
No courtesy,
really
whatever.
I always, and the thing I always said to my sons, and I think one of them turned the words back on me not too long ago, but I would always go, "You're not as good as you think you are." And I think when you're driving,
they said that to you?
Well, I always said it to them. Like they would be doing something, was like when my kid, I was fishtailing in the cart and I could feel what was happening. And then I let him drive. He starts doing it. And I'm like, take your foot off the gas. Do not touch the brake. Do not touch the brake. I got it. I go, you're not as good as you think. You boom, 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 boom. We roll right over. And I go, you're not as good as you think. I think I
Did
just
you really did he roll the car?
Yeah, no, not a car. The side by side in the Adirondacks.
Right. That's what it.
Yeah.
I knew what you talked
He
about.
fucking rolled it, and his helmet flew off. I'm like, holy shit!
Right.
And I remember standing there going, buddy, and he's like, yeah, I'm sorry. I'm like,
Sorry, it's too late.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's in the dictionary. That's what my father used to say. Sorry, it's in the dictionary between shit and sympathy. Did your dad say that too?
No, but that's funny. I don't know. I as I watch this stuff, it bothers me because it bothered me for this reason. I was sucked in.
Oh yeah, you want to know what happens to him now?
No, I was sucked into that video in that moment, going, "Oh boy!" It was like I felt.
That could be you getting caught.
I felt for that guy.
Right.
I felt for that guy because I'm like, fuck. And I want to go, you fucking dumbass. Don't be making out in any public space.
He didn't do anything.
You know what? Let's change the scenario. Let's say it's not filmed. Let it be his wife's best friend who snaps a picture and immediately sends it to her. And then while he's sitting on the bench with the woman, his phone goes ding and he can see the image.
Yep.
And he's shitting his fucking pants.
Well, years ago,
It could still happen. That's why I'm saying you got to own that motherfucker and get out of there.
You can call me on this one, and I don't know if this actually happened, but years ago, this had to be 30 years ago. I heard about a wedding, 200-300 people, really fancy. I mean, money. And the groom gets up. They're already married, and he wants to say a few words. And he goes, "I just want to, take this time and would everybody reach underneath their chair? There's a vanilla envelope.
Oh, fuck.
Please take a look at the picture inside." He gave everybody at the wedding a picture of his now wife fucking his best man and said, "I'm done with you, and I'm done with you, and I'll see you in the divorce papers," and walked out. Now, this was 30 years ago. It could be
I remember hearing something similar to that.
But you had no internet back there. You really got to have some balls to do that.
Why would you do that, though?
I mean, if your heart was broken that much and you really wanted to stick it to her,
I know.
Again, are you going to make her feel as bad as you? I mean, your love of your life cheating on you with your best friend.
Let me put it this way, differently. I am looking at it through the lens of a guy who's been on the planet for over a half century, right? And I've lived, and I have a lot of lived experience. I've had failed relationships, failed marriage. I've seen things, and I get being hurt, but I think that emotional regulation is your best thing. And I feel like that is such a childish thing to do. But if I'm 25,
they might not be taking all the grad classes that you're taking.
No. And I wonder if I would have thought this way had I taken the grad classes right after school. Mm-hmm. But I'm just saying, like, life experience. But at 25, I might have thought that was a great idea. You know what I mean?
Knowing you.
I mean, if my buddy said to me,
"You wrote play ball after new dugouts."
Only because we were bored that night. I was just looking to do something that was going to turn the town on its head.
You weren't bored and invited to the wedding.
No, but could you, like, if that was your, obviously his best man was his best friend, but let's say you're like a close second. Maybe you're his brother, and he goes, "I got to tell you what I'm going to do." And I may say, "I'll pick up the photos. I'll help put them in the envelopes. I'll go early and put them under the chair." Do you know what I mean? Yes. Instead of saying, "You may want to think about this because, I get that you're really, really hurt, but how about just call the wedding off? Maybe have a conversation, maybe show her the photo and go, I have proof and I'm really crushed and I can't believe this happened and I can't do this." But to do that, like, oh God. And yet, if I'm at that wedding, motherfucker,
would you sign this, Joanne?
Holy shit. I am like, I am looking
you
for.
You would be loving it.
Loving it?
Right.
I'm looking for the mom of the bride. I'm looking for the father of the bride.
Open bar.
I want to see grandma of the bride.
Me too.
I want to see everybody. That's fucking terrible. But that's where I would be. That's where I would be today. Today, I want to, because I find it I'm so curious, And
yet people are still getting married.
Of course. But let's reverse it. I have children that are approaching the age I was when I got married, and one of them is already the age my father was when he got married. So let's say this is at my kid's wedding, and the person he's going to marry pulls that move, right, in some way.
Yeah.
Well, and I may just go, no. I mean, if I think I would be more like, because
what do you do?
Nothing. I go, well, I'd walk over to the, you know what? I would walk over probably to the family of, let's say it was the bride and he cheated, right? And that happened. I would walk over to her family and say, I'm terribly sorry. I'll split the whole cost of the party with you. We got everybody here. Let's have like a family reunion, and we'll probably stay on each side. Or probably,
I do remember one time at a Classy Cat that the stripper, and I really didn't like her. I can't remember her name, Princess something, but this guy was helping her out. She was going through a hard time. They both came in for a couple drinks. She said something or disrespected him. He went out to his car and
what do you get?
She had luggage in the back in his trunk. He threw it out in the parking lot, gave her the finger, and took off.
Okay.
So I don't know what. Yeah,
that's better than.
Well, it's on some level, yeah.
Yeah, the key in her car though.
Well, I don't know, because now I got to pick up all this luggage. If I had a key in my car, I can still take it home.
No. Keyed.
Yes, I know.
It scratched your car.
Yeah.
Oh, that's true too. I guess you could take her home, but she was going to get a ride.
Yeah, she'll get a ride from somebody. I can't remember. She was
kind of funny.
I don't know.
Here's the final question. I just hope people kind of just think about this a little bit. If you watch someone make the worst mistake of their life, and you knew posting it would get you 1 million views, would you hit post?
No, I mean,
or would you delete it?
Well, I mean, he's making his life off of this because that's how TikTok works. You have to have so many followers or views, and then TikTok starts paying you.
Yeah, he may have.
So that's why all these young kids are just making these videos thinking they're going to be the next millionaire. And there are millionaires out there, these young kids.
Yeah.
I mean, they're on, obviously their phone 24/7.
Right. Yeah. It's a new cottage industry. There's a part of me that goes, I'm not sure. I wonder if sometime we'll kind of go back, because the security
history repeats itself. We'll have a massive electronic push, or
I
the
just
grid will fail.
You're starting
to no electricity.
Well, that's true too. But there's a lot of people who are like taking breaks from social media or not
I was
going
thinking
on,
about that.
and even young people that are like enough.
Yeah.
But I don't think enough of them.
Right.
And I would just say to people, man, that security camera, it's no longer attached to the building. It's in everybody's fucking pocket.
Yeah. And you got to live your life like you're being watched.
Yep.
And what you say.
Yeah. And yeah, that's true too. I say a lot of things. So, all right, we'll take a moment.
Before we go.
Yeah.
I was looking for that thing with the cheated. I was going to read it, but I saved this. This was June 12th. I meant to bring it up. This was 16 years ago. It says, hi, Doug. On Monday night, I watched your film with my father. At 79, he was still strong interest in any form of entertainment relating to strip clubs.
Mm-hmm.
He liked it a lot. I was impressed too. Full review to follow at a later date. On Wednesday night, my dad passed away peacefully in his sleep. And I'm not telling you this to bum you out, but to let you know that your movie will always have a special place in my heart. It was one of the last pleasant things I shared with my father. And he was from a grammar school.
Wow.
So, and
that's got to feel good.
It was.
Yeah.
I've always kept that. But I had years ago, I mean, I think I was 10, 11. I had traded an arcade game from him for my Millennium Falcon. And with Facebook, we reconnected. I said, hey, do you happen to have my Millennium Falcon? Can I have it back? And I'll trade you my movie. And we got together for a drink. But that just popped up, and I always liked that. That was very nice of him.
That's very nice.
Yeah.
All right, we will we'll take a moment. This episode brought to you by our friends at Connors and Ferris. If you have a workers' comp case, a Social Security disability case, they are the people you want on your side. They will guide you through every step. Connors and Ferris. Look them up at connorsandferris.com.
Be laughing at that.
Huh?
Be laughing at that. That's a nice story.
That was a great story. I don't know what happened. Like, I must have clicked something on the software to like
3.5 years you haven't got this figured out. It kills me.
And that pisses me off so much when you say that, because I go, you have no fucking idea how to do any of it, and it infuriates me. But
after 3.5 years,
no. Here's the thing: the software just updated, and I have what's called the Adobe Suite, which, by the way, I'm supposed to find out if somebody wants to use it. Can I share it with them? And I'm not sure but anyway, there's all this stuff. So it just updated today.
I get it. It's
And
very
it's like-
frustrating.
And I go,
Technology
where
is
the
so-
fuck did they put it's working fine.
Mhm.
Now I can't find where to record. So I'm like, fuck.
That's-
And it's
Are we recording now?
yeah. Well, no, we're not on audio, but I have it on.
And video?
Yes.
Okay.
So
All right.
I'll do that.
You know
and
what?
It'll be fine. The
You know what?
video's fine. It's
know
just
what?
like, what in the fuck?
I know. But life will go
One
on.
more thing.
Yes,
you know?
exactly. It gets so frustrating.
But then,
I'll give you an example. I'm with you. I just had work done at Tripany Signs. They do my golf boards. They do my bowling sweeps. Which, if you want to be a sponsor, find me on Facebook under Doug Phelps. My picture is me shaking a Bloody Mary, and message me if you'd like to be a sponsor. It goes to the Breast Cancer Coalition Rochester. $100 is the minimum. And I went to Tripany Signs. And before that, he says and this is what I have the same complaint as you do about being frustrated. Google, not Google Chrome, but it's something within Google that we can share. So
okay, Google Drive.
yeah, Google Drive.
Right.
Well, just do this. Just do
Yeah.
that. I'm like, it's not
I know,
never
I know.
just do that because I never use it.
I know.
I don't know. So then we agreed that we're going to do what we did last year, and I brought my laptop to him, and he looks at it. I go, my computer's too old. He goes, oh yeah.
Yeah.
So, which means
right. Now you got to get a new computer.
I'm too old.
Oh, okay. This is funny because you
Outdated because you don't update your body.
No, you just you just had a birthday.
I did 56.
So let me ask you then, what is the first purchase that you can remember where you went, I'm officially old? Can you think of that? Was there anything?
God.
I was trying to
Off
think
the
of
top
that
of my
myself.
head and just having gout. I remember going to Dick's and having a knee pad
Okay.
for
Okay.
support.
Okay.
And like, I do not want to do this.
Right.
And I'm wearing this thing, but your body will heal. You know, so it takes time, but you got to make money, and you don't have sick days as a bartender, really. Or if you lose a shift, you're losing $200-$300, and that's tough to bounce back from. And it's another, down the line. But no, I still have that knee pad. So that I feel that I'm old. Yeah, that might be it. I don't have health insurance. I mean, I don't have like a will, or I think going to get a will done. There's a couple things
Do you want to go get a will done?
No. I told friends.
So
I told my best friend, I go, if anything happens to me, make sure you get your hands on my fucking laptop.
Oh God.
Just because all the pictures. No, it's not a lot like that, but
just
no, nothing like that.
Can't you put them in hidden and no one can get in there?
That's on your cell phone. My computer's so old. I'm just in folders. Yes, that's so old. That'll probably be the next thing.
Doug died, and I found a picture of my mom.
You and everybody else's.
As we're talking about that, I always think of I think of you when I go, life is a scratch off ticket.
Yeah.
I love that. I really do. I think it's like your last of a dying breed, right? There's all this pressure nowadays and all this stuff to, what are you going to do? What are you going to be? And they do, you almost feel like it when you're a kid a lot. And I go, how the fuck are you going to know what you want to do?
I think
16, 17.
I think I still have that feeling of when I changed schools from the city to the Greece, just trying to make friends, being accepted.
Right.
I think that was so hard that it still drains on me some way.
Really?
Yeah. Like you say, you go through, you do your therapy things
and
your psychology and things that not haunt you, but
God.
you don't want to say dwell on, but things are just, they're impactful. I guess that's the right word.
That's a great way to look at it. They're impactful.
It's why you remember certain things when you were younger, because of that instance, it was so important, so meaningful. You've never forgotten about it.
Yeah. That's
so some things, I joke with my buddy Jimmy White, who also says hi, he goes, how long are you going to keep doing this breast cancer thing? I'm like, well, buddy, to be honest, I just kind of feel sometimes if I didn't put this party together, I wouldn't get invited. I just, to have a great time.
Yeah.
And it's just grown to be such a great time. And it is. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
The BTB was fun. I got to meet new people. And I wouldn't have met those people at the bar that had me record their voice. And now they want me to DJ their 10th anniversary next year.
This is great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you just never know the path
I just put up. I can't find the record panel. This is where I feel old.
Right.
God damn. I saw the thing.
It's frustrating. You shouldn't feel old. I mean, but
Why?
you're not a tech whiz. You never would. Who cares?
You're right. It's been 3 years.
obviously
I
you.
should fucking know.
Right. Well, if it updated.
It updated while we were like, yeah.
And there's nothing scarier. I tell you what.
No, usually it's nothing.
Okay.
I did something here. I clicked something and I can't figure out what it is. I guarantee that I'm going to want to try to go, hey, it wasn't me.
Right.
How was I supposed to know? No, this was a me thing.
Yes, that is you.
And that's the part that
I
frustrates me.
was in the bathroom.
Oh, not like you did anything. And actually, it's a fair question. Hey, you've been doing it for 3 years. Can't figure it the fuck out. You think I wouldn't say that?
It's not the first time I've heard it. 3.5 years. I mean,
The camera stuff would drive me crazy.
every other week. It's
Well, I gotta-
where the fuck did it
Well,
go?
here's
What did I do?
here's-
Hold on a second. Did I record this?
Here's a good.
And I'm just sitting here on my phone. I should be recording that when you're not making out with somebody, but you're looking at your laptop like, what the fuck am I doing?
I should have. That's so funny. I should have. I gotta get out of here too because I'm gonna 3:30 whatever.
3:30. Where is it?
I have something before that though. Let me ask you this thing
Sure,
because
ask me.
we've been Dan and I talked, and I think there's a. I'm seeing a lot of stuff with how do I say this? This is completely off the top, not the top of my head, but it's a real thought that I've been trying to formulate into a language that would be the most understandable. Because I saw a comic the other day, and he's played in Rochester, and I saw a clip of him at the Comedy Cellar. He's 47, and he says, "Let me tell you something. I get it. I have privilege." He goes, "I'm a white guy. I'm 47. I'm fairly good looking, and I'm tall. I'm 6'3". He goes, "Let me tell you something. Life was pretty easy." And I go, "Yeah. I mean, I'm 6'1", white, right? Fairly good looking enough that you could fit in an Oak Hill. You could fit it in a garage. You could do, like, there's never been anything. I've never walked through a parking lot late at night and gone, oh boy, I better hold my keys close. Nothing. I have fucking dug nothing to the point where there was a discussion about domestic violence, and somebody said something, and I go, I remember once I tried to get involved. I go, and as I pull this guy off this chick in a parking lot, she starts fucking beating me. Get your hands up. Yeah. Oh, yeah. True story. And I'm
I
like,
think I remember that story.
no, I don't know that I've told a lot, but it was because it was a friend of mine that I'll say this, an acquaintance of mine, and we had sparred together and we had done other things. Yeah. So I'm like, you can't fucking do this. Like, you let it come out that you're a fucking
and you didn't videotape him.
No, I didn't. But that's the thing is now everybody videotapes.
Yeah.
I mean, I think I watched the other day some woman on a dock throwing some other woman's luggage into the water, and they're wrestling around, and then a bunch of people jump on her.
Millions of videos.
Right. And some guys were like trying to break it up, but you know what? I will say this. I'm not sure I'd break up a female fight because I'm not saying.
Absolutely not. You don't know who they're with, boyfriend, husband, whatever.
No,
you don't know what's on them,
right?
Where they're
but
grabbing.
What I'm saying, if I accidentally squeeze a part of your body as I'm pulling you off, not realizing what part of your body I'm squeezing, I don't need that.
I love to see the women fight where their boobs fall out and they're flopping and they're holding their wig and their weave and they're taking their shirt off and everybody's rooting them on, and it's just ridiculous.
I hate that.
You hate that?
Yeah. I don't like watching that stuff.
I think it should be
I hate
in
it.
the city. Have a little arena instead of doing it on the street. You have a problem with her. You have a problem with her. Then film it. Sell it for $0.25 a piece.
I wish.
Download this fight video.
I wish.
We're the innocent people around you.
I wish,
because that's the scary part. Like at Lilac Festival, you hear about old people getting knocked down.
Yeah.
You know, that's not fair.
But I wish people would have better conflict resolution stuff. I wish it didn't come to that. I wish it didn't come to a culture of my first thought.
I told you, I've had riders in Uber talking about a fight they're getting into and where they're going to do it.
Yeah.
And why.
And I'm just
like, why?
Yeah. No, I hear you, but it bugs me. And
you can't turn around and say, you know what? You're the problem with society right here. You're looking to fight. You're
Yeah.
planning to fight.
Yeah.
And then you're going to go to Lilac Festival
Right.
with strangers.
Yep.
So you can have an audience.
Yep.
That's wrong.
No.
Doesn't it tell you it's wrong?
No, it's not wrong. What's wrong with you?
Right.
Yes. I mean, that you're absolutely right. It's fucked up. And what I was starting to say that I was saying I was having a hard time formulating is I think that there is a bigger problem in society that I'm interested to see how it sort of plays out. And that is how boys are being raised. And here's where I'm going with this. I think that there is distinctly differences right? I mean, I'm not going to say everybody's the same, but I can only go by my lived experience, and I raised 3 boys, right? I mean, I don't know little girls that put a little sister in a laundry basket, put a helmet on their head, and shoved them down the stairs. And then the other one's going to time it, right? You know what I mean? Like, I don't remember that.
Okay, go ahead.
So I'm just saying, like, you've got that thing, and I think that little boys are often told you got to control it, and right in terms of your behavior and how you're doing, and
Settle
stand in
down,
line and
relax.
stop fidgeting and stop this, and
Yeah.
we just know they need to move. They got to get out and fucking run.
They're boys.
However, at the same time, what all that's doing is to a kid a lot of times is I'm always in trouble, even though it's probably not. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
But
yeah.
it's perceived as that. And so now I can't say anything, right? And
That's been going on for years.
Yes. And if I speak up, I'm going to, so now you got all this fucking pressure right down here. And then all these expectations in society with some people telling you, suck it up and move on. And other people telling you need to be a little more vulnerable. And where's the fucking middle ground? And
there is no, everybody's variety.
well, this is why I'm saying I really, really want to work with young men, because I think that there's ways. I mean, I heard a guy once say to me, he goes, I grew up in chaos. I like chaos. If things are calm and good, it doesn't feel good to me. Well, there's something wrong with that. You should feel fucking
But if that's
good.
all you know.
Yes, but why? Do you understand what I'm saying?
But why? It's monkey see, monkey do.
100%.
And that's
but
a
we
1,000-year-old
don't
saying.
have to live that way, and we are plastic enough that we can stretch and change these things.
At what point? Not until you move out and change them yourself.
Well, right.
Otherwise, you're in that house.
No,
21.
yes, right. But I'm just saying, like, all that shit, and it's amazing. You talked about the experience of going from one school to the other and this struggle to make friends.
I have a friend. He's got a son. He's 16. His other friend their parents want to take him to Rob Zombie.
Okay.
And my buddy goes, "Hey, you DJ?" I go, "Yeah, Rob Zombie." For who? My 16-year-old. I'm like, "Are you going?" No. I'm like, "No, absolutely not."
Yeah.
Are his parents going? And is it Darien Lake? I'm like, "That's a drunk fest. It's a Buffalo Bills game." And I'm like, "Do you know the parents?" And like, "Oh, yeah." Okay, what's the pause for? Well, are they going to be drinking? I'm like, they better not be. I'm like, if they're in charge of your kid and they're drinking and driving, that's a fucking felony. And if you can't trust them, I wouldn't trust Darien Lake. Marilyn Manson's open. I'm like, no. I'm like, I get it. I mean, I go, how many songs does your kid know? I don't think any. I'm like, well, no. I go, just my opinion.
Right.
Maybe being overprotective, but and the parents are kind of dirty. I'm like, oh God. I'm like, I get it. Your kid wants to be involved. It's a concert, whether you know the songs or not. I'm going to a concert.
You know what? There's no right answer, because the kid wants to go, wants to be cool. Now it's mom or dad are holding me back. My dad wrote a letter to a mother who hosted a party where
your father yelled at a priest.
What?
Didn't your dad yell at a priest?
No.
We're not coming here anymore.
No. No, he wrote a letter.
Oh, that was
he wrote a letter.
Oh, I
no,
thought he
said
said something.
No, he didn't do that. But he wrote he would write letters. He wrote a letter to my friend Chad McAvery's mom because she threw a party where alcohol was served and she was taking everybody's keys. And his thing was simply, basically, I'm not telling you how to run things, but I am telling you to not admit my son to any party like that again. And I remember I was mortified, right? Because that spread like fucking wildfire.
How did that spread like wildfire if it was from him to the mother?
Because the kid found out and told everybody.
That's on the mother.
Well, the mother went and told. Yes, 100%. But here was the thing. Well, of course, because she probably questioned herself. If she
I DJ'd a party a few years ago. The parents, she had a bartender.
Yeah.
At a graduation, the kids were drinking. I was very uncomfortable.
Well,
and her thing was all the parents are here and everybody knows.
As
like,
long
that
as
doesn't make a difference if they get hit or in an accident, you're fucked.
Yeah. If they're
where
driving.
did you get the alcohol?
Right. If they're driving, you're 100%
take that
right.
chance? No way. You're out of your mind.
You'll lose everything. You can let your kids drink underage in your home, but I can't let somebody else's kids drink underage in my home unless their parents are on the property.
You're going to have enough years to drink. You don't have to rush that.
Yeah, a good point. I don't know. I just
save
think
that time for when you're 21. Go out, you have your first. I know people. Hell, I snuck beer out of my dad's tap. Not a lot. I wasn't a big drinker in high school. I had to go to a couple parties.
I was.
Yes, you. Now you're on the radio podcast.
But when I look back, when you look at things, that's where I go. If you helped guys learn that you're not neutered by being a little more vulnerable, could you make a better relationship? Could you actually cut down on maybe potentially domestic violence? Could you do certain things to make life better? I don't think everybody's a criminal. I don't. I think that people get second chances. I think that the way we're conditioned and the way society is, right? I mean, when you have a 24-year-old kid sitting across from you who goes, well, society just basically says, suck it up, fucking move on. And
not anymore.
Yeah. Well, that's what a 24-year-old kid just said to me. So I don't, I don't know. I think
you get way too many chances now. And you blame it on society and I'm traumatized.
Well,
I have anxiety. I have this OCD.
Yeah.
ADD, KFC, everything you can blame it on.
I don't hear that.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You are correct. And as I listen to you say that, I don't know of any guys that have said that. Now, I will say I'm 55, so there's an age gap there. But I have 3 boys who are in their early 20s and one still a teenager, and I've never heard that. Now, doesn't mean that it doesn't happen with that, but and you're right. I hear it. It is not people that, I'll phrase it this way, that I identify as male that I hear it from. That's all I'll say. Now, that's my lived experience. Doesn't mean anything. I'm just saying, I think that there's like all this shit that's gone on in the last 20 years that has turned society on its head. And it's almost like the art of being a man is lost or has become an art. Let's put it that way. You've got to learn to walk a line, what to say and not to, control your emotions, emotional regulation. And I think when you were full of testosterone and young and you didn't have that as an example, well, then we get problems. That's all I'm saying. Right? Hey, I mean,
does that wrap into domestic abuse is what you're saying?
I'm saying it could.
Yeah.
I'm saying it could potentially, I can't take it anymore. Right. And she's trying to, he doesn't listen. Well, fucking listen, baby. And then, the next thing you know, who knows? And by the way, I'm not even saying domestic violence is putting hands on each other, although that's usually what we think of. But I mean, fucking having a knockdown, drag out, screaming argument in front of
Verbal
your children
abuse
is like, it's kind of fucked up. And I saw a lot of that. And I did a lot of that. So I'm no angel, but I lived through it. And I can look back and go, could have done that different.
Well,
that's all I'm saying.
I hear you.
Yeah, that's it. All right, I got to get out of here.
All right, get out of here.
For Dougie Fresh, by the way, woo! A very sincerely happy birthday.
I'm still looking for my present. Did you?
Yeah, it's the unicycle in the corner.
Wait,
were we supposed to get you a present? I didn't.
Stop.
Like 56.
I mean, I bring my dad and you get free Manhattans, but whatever.
You know what?
I don't need a present.
No, I got one.
What?
I got one.
What's
I'm not telling
name?
you. I'm not telling you. I am not telling you. I am not telling you. I don't
want anything.
Fuck you. I already have it.
Okay.
I have it. I'm very excited about this. No, not today.
Not today.
No. Next time I see you.
Okay.
But I will have it.
Okay.
And by the way.
I'm
going to have to work on this. but I'm going to have
You
this.
just said you had it. And now you got to
no,
work
no,
on it.
no. I got to work on how it's going to be delivered.
Oh,
I got to work on the delivery.
you could just have her Uber to my house.
I am going to have this delivered. This is going to be
Is she older than me? She's a retired principal.
My whole day is on that. See? Now, if I were younger, I probably would have fucking slammed my hand.
Don't do that.
I'm not.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, like, emotional regulation, it's a hard thing to master. For Dougie Fresh at his birthday, feeling old, baby. Woo! But partying like he's having
Partying like a rock star.
Oh, my God,
Like
did
swing
he
with
party.
the best.
Woo!
I had over a 12-pack and over 15 shots. I know that.
God damn.
Yeah.
Your liver sat on the stool next
I
to you.
can still hang with the best of them, buddy. Don't let the gray hair fool you, motherfucker. I'm like that, like an old rubber ball. You just don't bounce back like you used to.
Yeah,
That's all I can
right.
say.
Remember those pink balls when they get a little weathered?
Yeah, yes.
Right? You leave it outside, it's cracked, you got water in it, just didn't bounce the same. That's what Doug is now. He's the pink ball that you bought at the 5 and dime that you left in the rain.
You got to leave it in the sun to dry.
I'm Bill Moran. That's what you had to do to your liver the next day.
Oh.
Yeah, somebody looks outside and goes, who's the black guy laying in the sun? It's Doug's liver. I'm Bill Moran. We'll see you next time.
We was up to they would not let us in, and now we landed in Memphis like original sin. Elvis Presley Boulevard.